Welcome to part 3. Um, I haven't uploaded part 2 yet, but you should know that there is a bit of a skip because the recording actually froze at one point. So it does get fixed, but unfortunately there is quite a bit of time where I didn't notice it. So there's that. Yeah, so there will be a part that will be cut out for YouTube, but it's just the same. It's just like the load screen, with the sound effects of me actually playing in the background. So you're not missing any gameplay per se. But yeah. Right, so let's see. Right, so Jessica learns another safe in the field training course. Safe room. Right. Let's go after that safe room. Ah, cool. It's a very NASA control room, isn't it, this room? Super oppressive. I think I've been here. Yeah. That's creepy. Okay. Fuck. Could've just fast travelled. Lola. Work chat. Plane parts. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in? Like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status. I'd count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal, and that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. I do. You pissed someone off. Okay. Don't need a toilet. And another one. Right. That's a lot of plants. I wonder if they found it and contained it, after all. I guess maybe not, considering this entire section is abandoned. Where is this damn safe? At least it's not lacking things I can use to telekinetically throw.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Did it break out? Why is it open? This safe is way bigger than all the other safes. Sealed threshold account. Threshold 9D. Threshold with effect redacted manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the redacted department. Simultaneously, numerous redacted appeared in the area, injuring and killing many redacted. After rescue operations were completed and redacted, Rangers were sent to discover the threshold's epicenter. The sheer amount of redacted made the expedition impossible. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorized the threshold introduced unstable matter into our dimension, which adapted the form of the redacted as redacted when introduced to more stable redacted. Refer to file 9-51-3981 for full report.
Great. More clocks. How am I supposed to get across that?
There's the anchor. Pretty sure I get float later. So that's probably the barrier to entry. Alright, I guess I'm not getting this one. Yet. It's kind of frustrating. Let's see, do I have duplicates? 16, 13, cross, these two are duplicates. No, I guess not. X down. 8%, 15%. Reload speed. Okay, so that one is 29.27. Right, maybe later. Containment. Go back to logistics, maybe? Yeah, let me go back to logistics. Logisto. Wall of Honor. Memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of humankind. We honor your sacrifice. Security checkpoint. Cool. You know, I actually half expected this wall to be a lot bigger. I wonder if these are all like staff members? The people who made the game? Oh, is that mold? Medical wing. Get out of the way. That. It's got mold in there anyway. Okay. Remote fort. Executive personnel protection. This is a diversion. I mean, I'll take it. There's a lot of mold crap. Mold autopsy. The deceased was a redacted year-old redacted with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled with fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not provably, caused by trapped gases. Routine samples as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill was successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside the host body needed to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Refer to file 5-94-2716 for full report. That is kinda gross. That's Last of Us all over again. Can you stop spawning? Yeah. What the hell? Ow! What the hell? What is that about? Christ. Ow. Not great, is it? I'm gonna need something rapid fire. What have I got? Number 3. I'm gonna die, aren't I? What the hell? That's not great. Yeah, I saw my health bar, I just don't know what the hell was hitting me. Corrupted sample. Astral constructs. House of memory, corrupted sample. Alright, let's go back to the medical wing. Off. Woods area. Oh, now that has a little thing in front of it. I think I've been I guess it's because it's blocked. No? Shit. Come on. You, what? You really didn't want me to come into this room, did you? God damn. Something tells me I shouldn't go down there. Creepy. Right, pass through the horror that was Midway. Security center. Let's explore the rest of this place. Global procedures. Wolf Globe. AI 72-PE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited, as some report feeling disorientated after touching it. Description: altered effect. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered and painted. Spins freely on all axes. Is that how it's spelled? Axes? Is it not axes? Anyway. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redacted and other geographic additions that does not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tan Relio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subject dizzy and disorientated, with some reports a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers. What's that?
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Is that a no? Notice. Yep. I know how that works. I'm not going to bother with it right now. I need to do a bit more exploration. Logistics. Health boost. Entropic echo. So close, yet so far. Dodge efficiency. Oh, okay. I guess I went around. Alright. Guess that is a shortcut. Explore. feel like I should explore. What does this say? Candidate program, transit corridor.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Rad. Right, what's back here? Is this a new one or the same one repeated over and over again?
August 4th, 1964.
Yeah.
We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case.
Have I been here already? I think I have, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go to Ocean View Hotel. That's creepy. Oh, cool. Topsy-turvy. So I've got to spin this 2 more times. Did I miss something? Huh, I wasn't there before. Alright. Fine, Dylan.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
probably a yes and
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items,
don't have time for
objects,
this.
Power, and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure.
prime candidate.
Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you.
Oh, there,
And please,
Mike
ma'am,
is.
call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
I'm kind of there to touch stuff. So there's that.
So many cell breaches. I guess life's a breach, huh?
Well, at least you make yourself laugh.
Dylan's close.
It's
But that
important.
object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Alright. What one am I using? Grip. Grip and spin. Upgrade. Yeah. Just need to upgrade grip now. That's a lot. 17, 14, and 10. And 14. Ooh, nice. Absolute. C's accelerator 59%, 53. Yay. Okay. Energy recovery. What's this? Accuracy, headshot. Ammo cost. So I've got two headshots. One is 19, one's for 12. Damage against armor. Do I have two accuracies? Yeah. Yeah, that's spin exclusive, and that isn't. I've got two spin exclusive ones, 16 and 14. Alright. I guess. Verify ammo cost is fine. Raw damage. Recovery. Okay. Is it a ballot box that eats face? Gonna be honest. That wouldn't be new, would it? Some handbag. What is that? A fan? Okay. I think we read about that one. Hammer. Oh, that's what I am.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
You stay downstairs. Right.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Poor guy. Jesus. Can you imagine leaving it till the end of the game? Christ. That one. Whoa. Almost zapped myself off. Alright. Where was there gunfire when I was coming up here? Is there anything over here? No? Just a lot of dead people.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Just a hand on it. I hope the Alan Wake DLC is good. I think this just gives me levitate, so I can get the anchor later. Maybe. Cleanse the Benikoff TV. TV. Oh. That's not great. Mario says no.
Salvador, the head of security. This team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
Except for you.
Okay, the TV. Another object of power going nuts. Here we go again.
Anchor supplement. Ocelot's Anchor. AI11-UE. Background. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Redacted. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew redacted by throwing a tin bucket which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after the vessel lost structural integrity, the ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Redacted rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, brackets Redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noted that the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the US port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the Redacted. Alright. TV dinner. Babysitter. Superhero over the other. Hell. Huh. Okay. Hold A to levitate. Okay. Is there a limit? I guess there is a limit to how long you can levitate for. A while levitating to fall. A while falling to slow fall. Okay. Come on. Mutual cure.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Alright. Alright. Ah. There we go. Postbox procedures. Jasper Postbox AI 31-PE. Containment procedure. Black rock paneling has proved effective in hindering but not eliminating the object's altered effect. Agents in the immediate vicinity may still experience paralysis. Keep a safe distance of redacted feet from the cell is recommended unless agent is confirmed to be non-susceptible. Description: altered effect. A dark blue US postbox modelled redacted. Paint is chipped at the sides. The item itself is empty with no mail discovered inside at the time of retrieval. The item seizes the motor function of organisms meeting an unknown criteria. Paralyzed subjects are still capable of moving their eyes and limited speech. During tests, approximately 16% of agents remain unaffected by the item. Age, gender, race, height, weight, blood type, eye color, clothing, place of birth, diet, heart rate, and socio-economic standing are all factors proven to have no correlation to an individual's vulnerability to the item. Victim's state of mind were recorded during onset of paralysis, but no emotional correlation has yet to be found. Benikoff TV. Benikoff TV OOP7-KE. Containment procedure. No unique containment procedures required while bound. Description. A CRT TV built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observable altitude of redacted. When bound, the object allows the para-utilitarians to harness the effect for their own use. See report redacted for the results tested with prime candidate redacted. The object is currently bound by redacted. Background. The object was first discovered when, in a local news story from Redacted, Kansas, a figure had been seen redacted over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents in the town who discovered that a man named Redacted had bound himself to the object. Mr. Redacted was detained, see case 39-HQ-656, and the object was brought into the Bureau for study. Anything up here? No. It seems an awfully inconvenient place to get your post. Anything over here? No. It's just got some weird art. Unmapped area. Search for Dylan in the maximum security 5th floor. What's this? Where are the others? Downstairs? I hear gunshots. But where? Fifth floor. Okay. Oh, right. That was to divert my attention to it. Right. Okay, gotcha. Ah, shite. No. Oh, whew. Alright. Surfboard. Nothing. Nothing. Just a mirror. Something going on up top. I'm tempted. Should I try it? Yeah. Nothing here. No secrets. Yeah, why not? Uh-oh. place is dark. I imagine that probably kills me. God, I still gotta get used to this levitation. Fort units. Bye. Alright, any more? Oh, what? Why did you survive? Well, whatever. You're under my control. Assuming direct control. Oh, there's that swamp. I think we read up on that one, right? Remote thought. Ah, water cooler. What's this? Crowbar. Half-Life 3 confirmed. No.
Dylan. He's so close.
Oh, you're locked. But you're opening. Right. I was like, why can I hear it opening despite the fact that it says it's locked?
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse.
That's creepy. Okay, right, so I've got that one, which is 6354. That one is 22 to 39. Okay. That one seems new. Blast radius. Research and records. Salvador's ID. I like that you can filter by read and unread.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
Brother.
We need to get back.
Brother!
I have to see my brother.
Snake. Dylan feigned observation. Breakfast, get out of bed, use toilet, return to bed, ask for TV, stuff, do so, lunch is brought, breakfast removed, eats lunch, use toilet, begins talking to self, recorded speech not possible due to noise from TV, become upset, throw lingerie in glass, sedated, crew clean cell, TV turned off, comes to, ask for TV be turned on, staff refuse, sleeps. Is this like every day? It'd be funny if it was. Hotline. Unread. Control points. Yeah. Nature. That looks like a stage. You sure it wasn't like performing gigs there? Red light, huh? Anything down here? Observation terminal. Miscellaneous terminals. Creepy piece of glass with my name on it. Match. Level 6 there, right? I don't have it. No. So close, yet so far. Right, Half-Life, Swan. Rubbish. Anything down here? The answer is no. Okay. Let's go down. On the other one. I want energy, I think. Career development. Additional mod slot, yes. I will take that. See speed, yes please. Damage while low on health. Do I have another damage while low on health? Yes I do. This is number 2. 49. 42. Right. Lost travel. What? Oh, it's because it's instant. Okay, in that case I want to go back to lower Panopticon.
Told Salvatore it was dangerous. No. Why listen to Langston? Let me know when the hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
Probably the latter.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them,
Did he say
flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
It's true.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
You don't sound bitter.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
The privilege of position, eh?
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun.
At least he got
Or
promoted.
a gun picked me.
Like always.
Right. I want to get that anchor. Not this one. Atrium. There we go.
The fuck is that?
It's making more clocks?
Right now I'm supposed to... Maybe it's when it faces me? Yep. have to be not directly in the way. What? You son of a bitch. Alright, I guess we'll try that again. That's bigger than all the other ones.
What the fuck is that?
It's making more clocks.
Ah, fuck. God damn it. Oh, you lose shards when you die. Great. Oh, yeah, there you go. God damn it. So you can. Let's try.
What the fuck is that?
It's making more clocks.
Oh, maybe if you're fast enough it won't spit at you. How does that work? Mother. Starts over there.
What the fuck is that?
What?
It's making more clocks?
This is not great. I'm gonna die again. Should be enemies there. That was quick. Oh shit, it's doing that. I definitely need more energy.
The fuck is that?
Need more help with
It's making more clocks? This is bad. Dreadful. Right, I'm gonna equip the shotgun this time. And hopefully get better luck. That one. What else I got? 12. What I want is... yeah, I want that. I want to change that. Let's see, evade, health, seize. Health might be useful actually. Actual energy.
Let's stack it actually. And I need a shotgun. What was it? Projectiles fired. Let's see. Recoil.
What is that?
It's making more clocks?
Oh, you fuck. Can I upgrade? No, I can't. Do I have something better? Can I make a different weapon? No. Constant dying ain't helping me either. Maybe I should come back when I've leveled up. I'll give it a few more goes.
What the fuck is that?
It's making more clocks?
Definitely feel like I should probably have more health for this. Actually. was stupid quick. Oh, thank
That must
fuck.
be the alternate.
Jesus Christ.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Right? Fucking tell me about it. Jesus. Alright, let's get more health. Right. Shatter, spin, grip. Alright. Change that back to grip. Change that to spin. What's this? Shield. Ain't got that yet. Untapped potential. Anchor procedures. Ocelot's anchor. AI 11-UE. Containment procedure. Blackrock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. Description. Altered effect. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with a wooden stock. Surface is rusted in places. Weighs 3,789 pounds. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. The sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically redacted horizontal feet and redacted vertical feet from the redacted of the anchor. Appendix 25th of the 4th, 1983. Redacted. Ranger first class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at redacted AMEST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, Redacted's oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during Redacted's entry in the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger Redacted has been declared MIA, presumed dead. Well, that's also horrifying. How do I assist? I figured I'd tell that guy. Panopticon. Maybe it's later? Oh, let's go to Emily. What room?
Emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal I can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
Research records, speech analysis. Analysis of Hiss threat part 3. Summary: if we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express the resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common words used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, want to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Refer to redacted for a full report. Timeline of events. Analysis of Hiss throughout Part 4. Summary. To examine the invasion's timeline of events of possible patterns in Hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between Bureau Sector and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions at a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Refer to redacted for full report.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
I should go. Did someone just turn the lights on?
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code?
Put a
Fucking
record
Marshall
on.
with her CIA spy shit, god.
Ask Arish about the jukebox token.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation. That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the Hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. We're gonna get through this.
Yeah. Upstairs, right? Is it?
So how's it looking out there?
Why am I talking to you again?
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status.
What?
Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heptonstall, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. But problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
Bears bosses.
I
Alright.
have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
What thing on the neck?
Don't
Alright,
get
let's
sloppy
go
out.
upstairs.
Need something?
Power utility. Objects of power and their power utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depend on the para-utilitarian. Using the redacted object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only capable of as little as redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some redacted exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Refer to file 8-54-1982 for full report. Undefined reading. I seem to remember there was some locked stuff down here, so... More bogs. What now? Guess I've been here already. What does that say? Acoustic guitar for sale, $50. It's been known to vanish. You use a different one that doesn't. Not sure exactly. That's my office.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
I heard some rangers saying he saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
All right, but still, a security guard leading rangers? I don't know if I like taking orders from a mall cop.
That's rude. Whoa. Someone's also obsessive compulsive. That was an artifact. Sticky note complaint. To whom it may concern. In case you're not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or my home phone. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff. I mean, it's pretty funny. How do you know
Did
it's
you see that hiss they
duplicated?
marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's the director's brother. Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy, plain and simple.
I'm right here, guys. I guess that's Panopticon. Control Department of Unhuman Affairs. Unhuman Affairs? What was that? Ah, of course. A radio I can't hear because of copyrights. I guess it's in there. Well, Dylan. Of course I just...
Happiness comes. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes. White pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes. White pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's
Happiness
Dylan.
comes. White pearls,
Can
but
you
yellow
hear
and
me?
red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Surface into the wet. You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person.
Good start.
Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in! You've always been here! The only truth! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orange peel!
Shit! Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
In your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time.
If you heard stuff in the background, that's rain.
Did you hear that the Hiss prisoner they captured is the director's brother?
Good to have you back.
Thanks. Ooh. So, television proposal. Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a TV series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment, in order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. We can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, see how they react to certain facts presented as fiction, in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs, and it's been off the air for a few years now. So Night Springs is the Twilight Zone, essentially, that is in Alan Wake. To those who've not played it. To those who have, you should already be familiar. I probably want Seize Speed Prime. Jukebox tokens. Oh, I can make jukebox tokens. Why would I want to do that? I'll leave it for now. Missions. Me mission. Corrupted his corrupted guy. Oh, that guy. Remus. Investigate training course, which I can't go into because of the fungus. Where is the jukebox? Here somewhere, apparently.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, where are they? Yeah, I'll take that. Great. More stuff I can't hear. Jukebox. Alright. Grants rare rewards. Prime rewards, absolute rewards. No, I think I'm good for now. I'll see how I feel about it later.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April.
Oh, I've heard this, right? No. What's this? Rate of fire. I definitely want grip. Let's see. Damage, low health, accuracy, armor. Prime Candidate Program. Logistics it is. Logistics. Right, up and then to the right. Probably one accuracy actually. What do you get? Oh, okay. Makes sense. Mirror supplement. Victorian Mirror AI 60-UE. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in redacted Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials, dated 18th August 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Redacted has shown her to be a lunatic under reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. What? Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Oof. Mrs. Carver is fit subject for lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Redacted. Whoa. Right,
to find new prime candidates, the Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
Were they all groomed to be prime? Well, to be. Whoa. That's new. Or did I just not notice that? That is weird. Alright, downstairs it is, I guess. What the hell? This fucks with your mind, doesn't it? See what's downstairs. See here. I'm good. Oh, okay, I'm just going back out. So I've been in there. Did I explore the whole room? Yes. Kind of. Come on. Bright Falls summary. Yes. An unconfirmed Bright Falls AWE 35. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Event response. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, C. redacted, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, WA. Refer to events investigated in the 1970s, 76 and 78. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. Oh, cool. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm the event was over. Interviews were conducted. Refer to the 70s redacted Thomas Zane, 76, 78, Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to redacted instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power. That redacted missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but nobody was recovered on the search. Rad. Panopticon, prime candidates. Anything over here?
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
Indeed.
Finding the projector will.
There's so much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Dylan Faden transcript. Note, subject was alone during his outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You've always shown me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I'll dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 5:53. I'm guessing that's Polaris. Maybe. P6 victim autopsy. Agent killed during redacted involving redacted. Code name P6. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck. Extensive trauma of the abdominal region. Laceration and contusions of the upper and lower torso. Fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae. L. Avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th rib, left and right. Blunt force injuries of the extremities. Abrasions, lacerations and contusions of the extremities. Dislocation of left and right elbow. Dislocation of left and right knee. L. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the redacted was contorted through his redacted. I don't know what was redacted, but it sounds painful.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Look at me posing for the camera. Classified review. Candidate P7. New outfit. Give that a go. It's probably the what Dylan is wearing.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Alex photoshopped. But, you know, Dougie. Coffee soap. Oh, that's nice. They watched me get mugged. Ooh, touch. Well, I did say I was a janitor. Kind of thing. Oh yeah. Destination? Question mark. Jesse Faden movement tracking. Departs Cheyenne, Wyoming. Is it Wyoming? WY? Arrives in Sydney, NE. Departs Sydney, NE. Arrives in Des Moines. Departs Des Moines. Arrives in Chicago. Departs Chicago. Arrives in South Bend. Departs South Bend. Arrives in Cleveland. Departs Cleveland. Arrives in Bloomsburg. Departs Bloomsburg. Arrives in New York. Well, I'm here, bitch.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Trying to find correlation.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No, that's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents. so. I don't remember.
Pretty trusting.
Maybe.
Doesn't sound like a psychologist.
I don't know.
Avoid modern technology. Okay.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Getting hurt. Work chat, dead dog. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. Been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead, imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Gross. I guess maybe that leads me in there. What's with that? It's gonna be fun. Oh, it's glass. That looks so weird. It's like static.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Kind of, but no. I mean... No. I guess I'll fix the point first. Select bag. Tainter's.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
This is gonna hurt. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, this way it is. Huh. Typewritten page supplement. Typewritten page AI83-KE. Background. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with a symbol of a spiral. Redacted. Appendix. Text transcribed from the item. For 10 years I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. Nice. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portions. Falls, Bright Falls. Haunting, Wake, Alan Wake. Light switch, ocean, too late, and the final sentence, you have been warned. You are subway. Do I have nothing I can buy? Constructs. Grip. Final mod slot. Yeah. Non-standard issue. Do I have a one that's better? Guess I don't. Grip. Ammo cost more, levitating, accuracy, energy from headshots, damage while low, accuracy 7 and 8. I guess I'll go for accuracy. What's this? Energy boost. 7%, 9%.
Gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby. Right, creature, you start off. Launch efficiency, yes. 17. Okay, I'll keep it because might want it later. Ooh, recovery speed.
It's fucking mold. Work chat. Teeth. Guess who's just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Where'd that creature go? There you are. No, you can grab that thing. Thanks. I guess it doesn't like stairs. That's where I came from, right? Judging by the health. I should change my mission to... What? Always fun. All right, let's try that again. I probably want Shoddy. Got him. Just gotta, you know, back yourself into a corner. What? How am I getting in there then? Where's how in that way? It's underneath. In that way. Some vehicle. Is that like a single rotated plane? Unless that's only one wing. What the fuck was that noise? There you are. Is there another battery in here? Why is there a plane in here? Where's that sound coming from? I want you. Face of the enemy. Still don't explain that fucking plane. Ooh. Yoink, charge blast, boost. You are not that guy. You don't. Airplane evaluation order. There we go. Altered examination requests. Airplane wreckage. The airplane in question had been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the redacted AWE case files, redacted for details, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector brought there through the New York subway tunnel, special access redacted. For more information on tunnel, redacted, and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and redacted, see files 4-12-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for redacted, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet to be detected. Refer to file 9-12-8371 for full report. Entropic Echo. Right, I came from there, went into there. Let's see if there's anything here. Nope. You are not the guy. You don't get to be the guy. Here I go, but no. Goodbye, mate. Ordinary or stage 1A. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty rule paper and dolls on a shelf. There were a lot of dolls. DF. Interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF. Oh, Dylan and Jesse Faden. Right. I went to school with Neil. Some kids call him Nosebleed Neil. Note. Likely Neil Husenberg. Missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, most likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddy, most likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records. Believed him. We brought Neil to dump to play. Yeah. Interview, 02. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designated house. Ordinary summary. Ordinary, AWE 24. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power, slide projector ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open the doorway to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 02, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP-15 case file and Darling presentations, redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought for questioning and tests. See interview. Redacted and prime candidate program files redacted.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So, clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
I mean, let's hope for not dying, but I guess we'll see. Ordinary AWE Stage 4A. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There were a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but dung monkeys were coming in. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. DF interview 02. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to a hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. JF Therapy Session 10. Jessie said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. DF 02. Extrapolated info. Additional slide designated hand, SID 36, is verified and in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designated dog Neil. EID 1993-0. At least that looks like a control point.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Okay.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what he means. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
I don't blame him. Treat me like a subject, I'm gonna fucking act out. Ordinary or stage 2. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide, we call it that, but it really was a broken concrete thing like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Not Mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We call them dung monkeys. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Not Mother. We got a Coraline type situation, do we? Or 1B. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dream, everything was melting, and then, when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow where Tom changed the slides, but that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow.
Let's see what they have on ordinary.
It's not the entire town, is it? Oh.
It's all here. Our home, our school,
Technically
the woods,
no, but still
the
creepy.
dump.
Am I gonna fight through this like I'm Godzilla? I'm surprised there aren't like pins or whatever to represent what happened and when. Okay, that's one place. That's blocked off. Nothing there. Oh, of course.
Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
What, the dump or the projector? I guess this is the dump? Yeah, stage 1. Stage 2. Damn. Pretty fucking far. Stage 3. Holy shit. So it affected the entire town. That's quite large. Even if I don't quite know what happened. Did they just systematically disappear or what?
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
My brother.
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way.
Is it?
Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You were referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Rude.
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Great. Gaslit by the psychologist. It's not what I'm paying you for, to gaslight me. Ordinary supplement. Details. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden, the interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information, and the obtained therapy session of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that the accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides for the projector. JF mentions 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide designation 36 and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Note, Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary town be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or altered materials. Due to limited space in investigations, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Dump cessation. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the Ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors found in the area, should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. What's upstairs? Globe supplement. Background: Wolf Globe. AI 72-PE. The background was found. The item was found in the penthouse suite at Redacted Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See case 13-1 HQ-37. Bureau agents raided its penthouse, found numerous apparent natural belongings, including redacted, and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials, article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio host in the States claim he disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. I don't know how easy it'd be to, like, fake your death. I think I'll stop at 10, like yesterday. That works. Alright, they're slowly coming up. Then the second one. What? But wait, there's more. Huh. Oh, there you go. Oh, you fuck. Just stayed upstairs. Christ. There we go. Right. Keeps doing that. I don't know how much you missed. I will have to take a look at YouTube when, well, I'll have to look at the video after I finish. AWE Ordinary Dump. Have I heard this one?
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town, and it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Rio Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Right, grip. And better. No, wait. Spin? Yeah. Right, so this is the way I'm supposed to be going. Again. Town suffered less damage this time. Damn it, should have seen what I can buy.
You mentioned a...
Yeah, heard it. Dump.
They moved the whole landfill here in the
Yeah,
middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Nope, just up there. Okay. There you are. That works.
We should check that lab.
Anything else? No?
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
What'd you discover?
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Unless that's a TV, are you telling me that they can essentially play videos on floppy disk computers? I am not believing that, son. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. No way. Ooh. Right, are there any other stuff before I leave? Yep, there it is. There's one. There might be some on the stairs. Nope. There's one. There's that monster again. Right, what we got? Okay, so that is 5%, 9%. Get rid of that. 9% and 9%. So get rid of that. 1. Get rid of that. 4 and 2. Let's see, 12 and 18. 17. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright. Central exec. Okay. What do I want? Pick up heavies. Additional enemy. Levitation duration. Ground slam. Huh. I don't think I've ever used it. 3 objects. These large enemies. Seize an additional enemy. The face of the enemy. 2, 3. I guess I haven't done that one yet. Charge. Alright, since we are here, I'm going to sign off. I will upload probably both episodes tonight. Just because I didn't upload yesterday's because I had to edit it. Alright, cool. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.